the pastors and the bishops. Of course, I know a lot about the pastors because I was part of the group in the 1960s, because I was a very active member of the Scripture Union. So I know the theology and also the social awareness of the born-again groups. What I'm very happy about is that this time, in the 1960s, there was some confusion, even 50s. There was some idea about wealth. They were looking at wealth as if the story of Lazarus. You know, there was this Lazarus, a poor man who had sores which were being licked by dogs and was at the gate of the palace. But when he died, he went to heaven. He was in the bosom of Abraham. And the rich man went to Gehenna. So in the 1960s, you don't know how many wars I have fought. You can imagine, I was young that time. I was in my 20s. But I was able to stand against senior people in the church to say, no, what you are emphasizing is not correct. Why do you emphasize, okay, there is this idea that wealth is not salvation. I think that was the message of the rich man who went to Gehenna. Wealth does not lead you to salvation. However, there was also the parable of the talents. You can imagine I was arguing those points at that time without much theological training, other than Kisumurzo. Kisumurzo, you know, there was some reading portion. It was called Kisumurzo in Runyankore, the key. Every day you would read some portion, then they would interpret for you. So I said, look here, what do you say about the parable of the talents? It meant that if you have talents and you don't use them, the one who gave them to you is not happy. So while, yes, there is this thing about the rich man who went to Gehenna, but also use your talents. And then I would go back to Book of Genesis, where the man was given two tasks: produce and fill the earth, but also establish dominion over nature. So this was now answered, because there's another portion which says, look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor harvest, but God feeds them. I said, but you are not birds of the air. You were created on Saturday. You are the last to be created, and you are created in the image of God. So really, I was able to spiritually not accept the idea that the Christians need to be poor. No, I did not accept that. Because it was there in the background. Mm-hmm. It was there in the background that wealth was like sin. I rejected it, and then so that's how I started that campaign in my area there regarding the freedom of worship. Of course, our stand was that I remember when your churches, some people were looking at your churches as bad groups, the ones who are telling lies. You claim to be performing miracles when you are telling lies. then I remember I told the people who were talking this, I said, but look here, Jesus, when they told him about pretenders, the one who was pretending to cast out demons, Jesus said, leave him. If he's not against us, he's for us. You see, you leave them. You leave them. If they are telling lies, they are lying to God. They are not lying to me. Why bother with them? I have got a lot of enough assignment here to build roads, to build bridges. Now, you want me also to have a stethoscope to know who is telling the truth? Please, please. God will handle them. You live with them. So now, you have seen that how your approach, which was like new, has captured a lot of these, especially the young people. The way you shout, the way you jump in your churches. What was different from the old ways of, oh! The Wanyankore call it oxyrchira, when you sing as if you're about to die. I think your approach of jumping, dancing, so you can see that the correctness of judging, say, no, it's not really for us to fight these groups. Let them preach. If they are false, they will die by themselves. If they are good, they will grow. This is the law of nature.